We are back with an international break with the Philippines, and it's just a series of friendly matches. Looking at our schedule here, we are just going to play this friendly against Samoa in this episode. But with this being the last season of the save, I'm going to use this episode to talk a little bit about what's coming up with the Philippines national team. Because to be honest, at this point, our journey with the Philippines national team is effectively over. So, with there being just one more season left in this save, there are no more major tournaments that we have with the Philippines before this save is going to end. As you guys can see here, we just have friendlies to finish out the season. I've pretty much made all of these friendlies really easy home friendlies for us because we haven't won many matches. We did well in the Southeast Asian Championship, but as you guys can see here, a lot of losses. And as you guys can see here, mostly losses. So we haven't won a lot of matches, so I just wanted to get the boys out on a win here just to see how we do. But next season, there's not much. There's not an Asian Nations Cup. There's not a World Cup. Well, we didn't make the World Cup. And then by the time this save ends, that'll pretty much be it for the Philippines national team. So I think this is the second to last time we're going to be with the Philippines national team. We're going to try to have a nice win today so that we can have good vibes moving into the end of the year. But in 2030, I plan on scheduling some friendlies so that once we get to our last episode, we can have a nice send off. We can have a little retrospective because we have done some really fun things with the Philippines national team. I mean, looking back all the way from when we started this, we came into the job here. This was our first match against South Korea. We actually beat South Korea at home. We did really well in World Cup qualifying. We made the World Cup. Granted, we lost all three matches, but at one point we had the lead against England, and at one point we had the lead against Colombia. After that, Southeast Asian Championship final, the first time that the Philippines has ever been in the Southeast Asian Championship final, and we did that twice in a row. We also made the Asian Cup quarterfinal, but pretty much since here, we've lost that momentum, and I haven't been able to get it back, unfortunately. And that's pretty much been our story with the Philippines national team. So again, we'll play the friendly today. I'm just giving kind of the youngsters a chance to shine here. And then we'll probably be back with the Philippines one more time to send us off. But given that this is the last season of this save, there isn't much. But that being said, I don't feel bad about that. I feel like we've completed a lot with the Philippines. We made the World Cup. We made the Asian Cup quarterfinal. I would have loved to have won a Southeast Asian Championship. That's probably my biggest regret in this save, or at least the biggest regret from a Philippines national team point of view, is that we were never able to win an international trophy, more specifically the Southeast Asian Championships. But we came up against a good Thailand team. It was always going to be tough to win it. But overall, that's what the future looks like with the Philippines national team. I wanted to make sure that we came here for this international break so that I could give you guys that update because there's just not much more to play with the Philippines national team. With one season left, there's not much here. Obviously, it would have been awesome to qualify for the World Cup and be able to end this save in the World Cup, like with the World Cup episode. That would have been amazing. But it didn't turn out like that. So we'll finish off the Philippines with a friendly. So again, we'll play this friendly today. We'll play against Samoa. And then sometime next year, we'll come back towards the end of the save so we can have one final send off. But this is the team that we have going out against Samoa today for you guys to see. It's a pretty young team. John Reyes is starting in goal, and I'm starting John Reyes in goal because if you all remember, if I go to transfers for Mendiola and clauses, we do have 14K after his next international appearance. So he is appearing internationally. I'm giving him the start. That way we can get that 14K for Mendiola. And then a number of Mendiola players, Jean-Patrick Strauss, Alvin Santos, and Obermeyer are going to start in the back line. That is essentially our Mendiola back line. John Estemo Gailon, the young Filipino 17-year-old who's honestly got fantastic attributes. He's going to be a great player for years to come. I actually tried to bring him on loan, but couldn't afford him. but he's in the center back position. Lobaton and Kekkonen, who I think's been one of the best Filipino players in the save, especially in the Southeast Asian Championship. So with him being 30, I want to give him a spot in the central midfield so that you guys can see him one more time. Youngsters Joshua Gonzalez and Javier Soler are going to be on the width. Joshua Gonzalez, now that he's playing a little bit more for Hertha too, is developing a bit better. He's got good pace on him, good dribbling, good crossing, so I like the look of him. Javier Soler is another player who's developing well, got good physicals for the position, good crossing and dribbling. Then up top, Sebastian Barak and Frederick Bayon. This is what Frederick Bayon looks like. I don't think he's improved at all. He hasn't played much. Since he left Mendiola, he hasn't really changed a whole lot. But Barak, obviously a player at Mendiola now. So this is our team. It's interesting because other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of these players have played at Mendiola before, which I think is pretty cool. And we have a number of players on the bench. Julian Schwartzer I've brought in because Kevin Mendoza is injured at the moment. But we still have players like Tobias Jefferson on the bench who can come in. Simon Alexander Lingbo, I'm just giving him a break, but obviously he's a great player who will play at some point as well. So a very good team. I think this is a team that can go out and beat Samoa, but for the second to last time that you guys have the opportunity to see the Philippines national team, I wanted to make sure a number of Mendiola players were in there too. But we will play Samoa, and that's all I've got. I will see you all in match. We haven't had a good run with the Philippines recently, but hopefully we can get things started again with a nice win at home here. But Samoa gets us underway, Philippines versus Samoa. Let's get a win and get things back on track. Samoa here looking to build out of the back as they go long. We should win that pretty easily. Well done for Alvin Santos. He can play that forward into Lobaton or Kekkonen here. It does go into Lobaton. Back. Let's swing it now. Go forward or swing it. There we go. That's a nice ball into Kekkonen. Lovely ball into Barak. Oh, let's work that ball into the box. Not a great decision to shoot there. All right, let's pin them in here. They got the throw here, but we can absolutely pin them in. Well done. Lobaton. He finds Strauss. Kekkonen Soler. Oh, what a save. What a save by the Samoan goalkeeper. He got down to his right side very well to parry that out. But Obermeyer to swing the ball in. Little in-swinger here. Barak! Oh, that was a good chance. All right, I'm happy to see that we're getting most of the chances here. Obermeyer to swing this in. I don't know who this is, but he's wide open. Bayon is wide open. What a save. Their goalkeeper is having a day. And we've moved in to the 17th minute here. Still no goals. I would like to see us with a little bit more attacking impetus, I think. But once we get our first goal, hopefully it will start flowing. I do feel like we can get that first goal. But Santos here, we can work the ball around the back. Estemo Gailon, he can find Kekkonen in the middle. Good stuff here. He finds Lobaton. Find the extra pass. Okay, I actually do need to tell them to work the ball into the box at this point. We're taking far too many long shots here. And 25 minutes in, and we still haven't found a goal here. I would like us to find a goal. We've been the dominant team. I would like us to reflect that with a goal. There we go. Let's find Gonzalez out wide. That's the ball. This is a goal. This has to be a goal. We somehow still haven't scored. This is unbelievable. Their goalkeepers had been phenomenal. He's having himself a wonderful day. He's been very impressive. As Bayon loses out here. There we go. Kekkonen, that's the ball. This is a goal. Joshua Gonzalez, there's the finish we were looking for. Joshua Gonzalez finds the back of the net, and we take a 1-0 lead that we have absolutely deserved. Obermeyer with the free kick. Obermeyer hits the post. What is happening today? Goal kick for Samoa. We should win that easily. Well, we haven't potentially won it as well as I would have liked this to. Samoa's actually growing into the game a little here, but Gonzalez winning it nicely. Obermeyer forward to Kekkonen. There we go. Let's move the ball wide. Lovely stuff there. We can now switch the point of attack again. Let's keep going, Santos. Open up. Okay, we can go back, but I wouldn't mind him opening up. Lobaton. That's a nice ball. Find Barak. Ooh, we can go to Gonzalez. Oh, guys, work the ball into the box, and we've got it on. All right. Free kick, back post. There we go. Alvin Santos Our guy Mendiola, he finds the back of the net off of the free kick. A 2-0 lead, that's probably more reflective of what the game has looked like. Gonzalez sticking it in, Bayon heading it down, a nice volley into the ground. 2-0. And that takes us into halftime with a much more comfortable lead. I do think, given our chances, we could probably be winning by more. But I will take the 2-0 lead. I think that's fine. And we'll tell them we're happy. Let's go into the second half and have something similar. Strauss with the throw. He finds Soler. Back post, Joshua Gonzalez. Oh, if he keeps that header down, it's a goal. All right, here, throw for Samoa as they'll look to work the ball around. Really. Back, here we go. Let's set up the press, force them long. Ooh, Kekkonen didn't win that. That'll be easy for us to get to, though. John Reyes kicking it long. I would have liked to see us have a little bit more control here. They are in behind. They could score. They have scored. Guys, what are we doing? In the back. That's really poor play on our part. And it is 2-1. And we have a kickoff high. We've got to get something going here. We have not. I feel like we should be winning by more, but honestly, we haven't played well. Especially in the final third, I think we're making bad decisions. But Soler getting around the outside here. Finds Barak. And he's headed it wide. But Obermeyer carrying the ball forward. It's a nice ball into low, but that's a lovely ball. Into Soler. Back post. That's going to be tough for Barak. Strauss with the throw here. I have made some subs. But back post, Joshua Gonzalez scored right when I was about to talk about those subs. And he gives us a comfortable 2-0 lead. I have brought on Frosuelo, Lingbo, and Sandro Reyes on. But Soler with a lovely ball into Gonzalez. And now we're good again. Samoa with the throw here on their left side. We should win that fairly easily. Well done, Frosuelo. Kekkonen playing it out wide to Gonzalez. I've stuck on Jay Reyes and John Lucero, by the way, to conclude our substitutions. But okay, Samoa here. Definitely not going out without a fight. But Santos, Soler, find the right ball. Soler's had a good game, actually. Soler shoots over the bar. Samoa will look to play the ball down the field at this point. Frosuelo winning it nicely. He's going to find John Lucero, who's come on. Reyes, he's got good vision. Kekkonen's got good vision as well, and they've played the ball nicely out wide. Soler back to Kekkonen. Kekkonen to Reyes. This is a good position. Lovely ball in. He should score. How have you missed that? You've had such a good game. How's that one been missed? Again, Samoa is not going out without a fight here. But if they get a goal here, it's definitely an interesting game. But Knight to stick the ball in. Falls to... How have we allowed... John Reyes has just allowed an awful goal. What a garbage goal to allow, and it's 3-2. This is not how I wanted this game to go. All right, free kick here. Joshua Gonzalez. Finish the game. Sandro Reyes, their goalkeeper is amazing. I mean, their goalkeeper's having the match of his life. What is going on? And we are coming towards the end of the match here. And the match isn't over yet. I don't think this is the end of match highlight. Soler plays it down the line to Bayon. Please finish. Just finish the game now. Sandro Reyes here carrying the ball. There is still too much time for this to be the end of match highlight, I think. Sandro Reyes plays a Sandro Reyes, what are you doing, bro? You're one of our better players. You gotta do better than that. Lucero wins it. Can Jay Reyes win it? No, but Reyes should win it there. There's no way that this is like a 1 minute 30 second end of match highlight. That would be crazy even for Football Manager. But Reyes gets out wide. He finds Lingbo. Back post. Soler. How do we keep missing these? All right, now this can be the end of match highlight. I will take a 3-2 win. A 3-2 victory it is. We should have won more comfortably. They had 2 goals off of 2 shots on target and only 3 attempts. John Reyes had a 6.1 overall rating, but fortunately we get the 14K. But we should have scored way more goals. We had 5 XG and 37 shots, including 16 on target. Their goalkeeper had a 7.3 rating. We should have scored way more goals and won this way more comfortably. But We'll take the win. It helps to improve morale, and we'll move forward. I think this inbox item really sums it up best. We weren't at our best, but we were victorious nonetheless. That is pretty much exactly how that game went. But we got the win. Very importantly, we got 14K from the John Reyes deal due to his international appearance. So everything's all right, I suppose. We got the win. We got the win. That's important. It ends our kind of bad streak in here. But two more matches left in this international break. I will play those off screen and then we will move back towards Mendiola, where, wow, we've won every game this year. Well, we'll move back towards Mendiola. Well, we'll come back for the Champions League matches. But until then, this is what I've got for the Philippines. This is probably the second to last time we'll see the Filipino national team. Again, with just one season left and not much happening for the Philippines, we'll come back for one last goodbye with them. But again, thank you all for watching as I guess our journey has kind of come to a close with the Philippines. I will say it was so much fun. I think we did some amazing things with the Philippines national team, but unfortunately, we weren't able to go further in World Cup qualifying. I would have loved to have ended this series with the Philippines at the World Cup again, but it doesn't always work out this way. As always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.